don't know. We'll see. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day to mow and get it done. So we'll see what happens. Let's turn you around here. Oops. I get some, I do want to pull some stuff in the garden as well. So definitely going to get that done and the chairs done. There are 3 watermelons out there that need to go to the worms, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to go out and get some work done. Thanks for coming in. Back in the shade a little bit. Alright, now I get some work done. Day's going fast. getting overheated. It's hot out there. It's crazy. See, now y'all know the secret to my sexy legs. Go out and kick pine cones. Sit down a minute. I'm not going to sit down long. I'm going to sit down a minute. Sure. Get some water. And of course my seasonal allergies are bothering me. Let's see. What's going on here? Hey, Simple Happy Life, how you doing? Spirit, if you're still here, you're a better woman than me. I have no self-control. None at all. If I'm anywhere near a casino, I'm playing. Even if it's 20. So, I don't know if you heard my story when we were on our cruise last year. I went to my first time going to the casino during the cruise. I only went twice. And I only took $20 each time. But, oh no, I took $40 each time. But the first time I went, I walked out my door, I get to the casino, I had no money. I totally lost the $40 before I even went to the casino. I was so irritated. I was so irritated. That should have been my lesson, to just not even play. I hear cruise ships are the worst. I guess Spirit took off when I took off. And thanks for the likes, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wonder what Lulu's up to today. If it's as pretty as it is here, she's probably at the lake. And I can understand why she has burnout from doing all the lives. Is that her loving me? Sending me loves, sending me hearts. Who is that? And she was having oven problems. I hope she's getting her oven fixed too. That rots. Like, we've had our washer, I'm gonna say, we've had our washer a long time. Over a decade, I'd say. The dryer is newer, but it's broken down twice already. And my oven has broken down once. And my appliance guy, I said I did the cleaning thing. He's like, yeah, that'll break it every time. He said, don't use a cleaning option on them. He said, you'll burn out your elements. So I just try and manually clean them now. But I use the same appliance guy for everything. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's from Moldova. I was like, oh, really? He's like, oh, you've heard of it before? I said, who hasn't heard of it with 90 Day Fiance? He was like, that guy's a jerk. It's so funny. Uh, oh my God. I can't believe, but the clouds are starting to move in. It's getting nice and overcast, but warm. I have a bag of charcoal out. I didn't want to drag it back. Maybe Chris will get it when he gets home, but it'll be dark. I make just grill burgers in the dark because the nights have been gorgeous. It's been like 60 degrees at night. If I was a s'mores kind of girl, I'd go get some s'mores and make a fire. All right, what am I going to do next? I think I'm going to clean out those green beans and pull the cover off the peppers. Let's see what's under there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure I saw brown under the peppers, so I think they're spent too. So I can pull that off, get the fiberglass hoops. I don't know if I'll put them in the other beds or not. If it gets too cold, that might be nice for the carrots and beets. Well, and we planted turnips, so we'll see what happens there. So let me get back at it, get some work done. Well, these beautiful tomatoes, I can't believe it's 2 weeks and these tomatoes are still ripening. They're doing a great job. That one's ready to go get frozen. I'll freeze them and then I'll make sauce out of them. I don't know, some of these big ones I may take just for slicing on Thanksgiving. They look really good. Super ripe, some of them. That one's a little too ripe. But I can cut away the bad stuff and just freeze it. Make sauce. Make sauce. Oh, I got my, I got my mill yesterday. I'm going to try this. I was kind of disappointed. It said stainless steel. Color. So I finally got a mill for making my tomato sauce. I don't have to use a strainer anymore and push it through with a spatula. So this, you just put the tomato sauce in here once it's cooked down. You do this and get rid of all your seeds and your skins. But I was looking at the size of this. You know, I like to do cherry tomatoes. So this may not be good for doing cherry tomatoes. It's a little bit big for that, but we'll see. We'll test it out. The reason I chose, this is a McSunley product, and the reason I chose that, it has 3 other mills. So if you want to make like a chunky tomato sauce, this is good if you want to do like the creamiest mashed potatoes ever too, instead of a ricer. But these 2 things interchange. This pops off for easy cleaning. A lot of the other mills that I looked at, they were short-handled or really didn't have anything to hook onto your pot, or they were really short. And then the other thing I liked about this model was that the handle was also stainless steel. A lot of them are plastic, and it does have holes in it on the underside. I don't know if you can see it, but that will allow any water that happens to get in there to get out. So this is very nice, nicely constructed. I just hope it's really stainless steel. And then to get this part off, this has a spring on it, so you just pop this down and it will, you can change out the mill pattern thing. So anyway, I'm looking forward to, I'll be testing it first on these tomatoes here. So So that'll be fun. I just hate spending money, and I'm just always like, I almost went to the restaurant supply place because I hate spending money on something that's not quality. But my fingers are crossed. It feels heavy like it is really stainless steel, so my fingers are crossed. I'm going to get back at it. Hey Angela, how's it going? Hey Recipe. Good to see y'all. I'm getting bit by ants in random places. Not fun. Thanks for all the thumbs up, y'all. Really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. I don't know where these ants are coming from, but so I got bit on my toe, got bit on my leg. I also got torn up on my toe. I don't know what I scratched them on. I did that. I had a bite on my side, a bite on my upper arm, which is really, really red. That's weird. So I got most of the stuff kind of picked up, kind of messed up. I pulled all the dead stuff out of the gardens. All the beans and the peppers are out of there. So Chris will have to pick those up before mowing tomorrow. I was thinking about mowing, but it was enough to get into the shed to get charcoal out for the grill. My arm, my shoulder's just not feeling it. So I probably shouldn't be steering the mower. But I think I got everything ready to mow. So that's always a plus. Oh my gosh. Itching so badly. We kind of really need to pull out the small mower and the riding lawn mower this weekend. Get some of the front done. That's always a bear. Those oak trees hold the leaves so long. It's crazy. Hey Shelly, how's it going? How's your day going? Isn't it gorgeous out? I think your temperature is kind of similar to ours. Now, when you were having that rainy morning, we had a rainy morning. I mean, it cleared up and got nice, but the temperature here today is 77. And the clouds are just moving in. But we've been getting like these, it's been really wet in the mornings, which is great for this, these other things I just planted. So, yeah. Yep. Oh no. I'm not looking forward to winter. I'm not a winter kind of gal. And this morning it smelled like spring. Because I was out by the raised beds, and I think just that dirt, that wet dirt, just smelled so good. So I got some kind of kale or something coming up in this green stalk over here. But the green stalk soil has to go. It needs to go somewhere else. Not in these green stalks. It needs to go like to fill holes and stuff. It's terrible dirt. I think it was Miracle Grow. That didn't do well at all. Miracle Grow Organic. Oh, I'm itching like crazy. I'm ready to eat a burger. I already have some leftover baked beans from the ribs the other night. I'll just probably heat those up. I think we have some turkey soup. There's something else in there too. Maybe carrots. I don't know. Oh, my allergies are going to drive me nuts. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I have some dianthus over here on this side over by a downspout, and it's coming up like it thinks it's spring. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, I can't stand it. I'm going to go see if I can get to the mower. I just can't sit around and do nothing. And I have nothing to do, really. Well, I could edit. But I have all this week's videos edited. I don't know what to do. And I need to run some errands. Maybe I should go edit and not mow. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But it is getting overcast. If it starts raining, I don't know if we're supposed to get rain. Let me go look. Be right back. Oh, crap, yo. I guess I'll be grilling burgers. It looks like rain's on the way. It's over in Alabama right now. I've got an hour. Maybe. Grill cover away. It will not be going back on. Go ahead and cover my charcoal. That's what I do. All right. Charcoal is covered. Don't have to worry about that tonight. All right. So I can bring those tomatoes in too. Might slice one for dinner tonight. Woohoo! Look at those. Look at those. That's some that are so ready. Those tomatoes, for all those are new, those were picked 2 weeks ago and they're great ones. I had to pick them before it freeze. Alright, it's already starting to smoke. You gotta remember I've got this plugged in out here. I don't want to start a find my phone or anything. Can't believe it's gonna rain. We really need it. We've been in such a drought. Let me go get my burgers going. Okay, y'all, so the easiest way to clean a grill is not with one of those wire brushes. You just get some aluminum foil and you ball it up. And you get the grill on, once it gets hot a little bit, then you take this and you rub it over it and it cleans the thing really well. Super well. Super duper well. Ah, I love this wind. So to crank this up real fast is what we need. It's a race against time at this point. It's actually a bit too windy to be grilling, but I normally wouldn't. It wasn't this windy a little bit ago when I planned dinner. And this bag had some huge pieces of lumped charcoal. I don't use the briquettes. I only use real hardwood charcoal. And I can smoke butts in that. You usually get like 2 butts to smoke at a time. When I'm running low, I think I still have like 4 or 5 quarts of pulled pork left. I don't know if I'll smoke any more pork this winter or not. Usually in the winter, I usually just make like a Brunswick stew with it. In the summer, we'll have, quick barbecue sandwich. Quick, cool dinner. I'm driving but listening. Oh, you're driving, are you? You're driving. Good for you. Good for you. I was thinking about going into Atlanta today, but there's enough for me to do around here. The only thing I'd go in there to do is shop, and I don't know. I could probably use a couple more winter shirts from the thrift store. And our favorite thrift store is in Atlanta, so. And I think I have a $10 off thing if they're still honoring those. And then what else did I want to get down there? I wanted to go to the plant nursery. And that's about it. So maybe if it's raining tomorrow, we'll do that instead. I don't want to go to the thrift store without Chris because that's usually like our date thing. We lived in the city, we'd do like date night, meet up at the thrift store, and then go have dinner. That was always a big thing. Out here, we don't do that so much. I don't know. We'll go to Goodwill every now and then. Let's see what they have. Some are better than others. Hi. Hey, how's it going, Angela? Man, that dang sweet potato thing, does it form like a little crust on it too? Or is it just like the custard with the topping? Because I'm not much of a cook. I don't even think I've made a flourless, like what you were talking about, impossible pies where the forms its own crust. You use Bisquick or whatever. Angela says, "Hi, feel good." I watched this recipe last night. I forget the content creator, but I sent it to my mother-in-law. Well, now we already have our Thanksgiving stuff planned, right? And my end of it's already cooked. So I sent my mother-in-law this recipe, and it requires a tart pan, uh, and it's keto friendly. It's spinach, cream cheese, eggs. The guy put bacon, mushrooms, onion in it, and they said that that's like their families had been hiding this recipe, and two of his sisters' families have this every year for Thanksgiving or for the holidays. And so he finally tried it. He's like, yeah, it is so good. But it used quite a bit of cream cheese. So it was like a whole pack of spinach drained well, squeezed, squozen, whatever. Squeeze the heck out of it. And then, yeah, put that in there. So it was almost like a frittata, but it was a lot more dense and more full of stuff. Less egg, more cream cheese, spinach, mushroom, onion ratio kind of thing. It looked divine. It was only in a 9-inch pie pan that I was like, dang, that isn't much. You'd have to make two. But I sent it to my mother-in-law, and she texted me at like 6:30 this morning telling me she'd already bought the pan to make the dish. She said, "I'm sending it home with you." I was like, "Okay, I'll bring it back Christmas full." That was funny. She knows me too well. I was kind of surprised though that she went ahead and bought the pan already. Crazy. I guess she ordered it off Amazon for delivery. So funny. So funny. I was gonna buy a tart pan anyway, but she's not a baker. I would probably use it way more than she would. There are recipes I've looked at that require one. Like I like a good tomato tart, but I've never bought a tart pan. When I see them at the thrift store at the time, I'm not craving anything like that or not thinking of anything like that. When I see them at the thrift store, I'm just thinking, oh, it would be something sweet, not savory. So I just avoid buying it for that reason. If I don't have the pan to make it, it's a good excuse to not make it. The mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, I'll send you that recipe somehow. I don't know how to send it to you. Let me see. Can I do this without. What is this plus button? No. Uh, oh, okay. I got you. Thanks. Thanks, thanks. If I don't send it to you, send me a reminder. I'd never seen this guy before, but like all of his recipes say, the best ever, the best I've ever had, you know. And he cusses a bit in his lives as well. So, or not his lives, in his videos. Oh, no. Upside down. Inside out. So I like the aluminum foil method to clean the grill because you can see it leaves tracks. So it gets down in between on the grill and gets that stuff cleaned out. You don't have to worry about bristle brushes or anything like that. Did you retract something? Woohoo! Yeah, I love spinach. I need to go plant some. I keep talking about it, and now that I've uncovered those, I may plant some. Oh man, I may throw the burgers on the grill and then go plant some spinach real quick. See if I can get something. spinach, but I did find kohlrabi. I don't know. I know I have spinach. Alrighty. Let me see what I got. Peas, eggplant. Oh, Swiss chard. I'll plant some of that. Dill herb, okra. What is this? Shishitos. Diamondback heirloom watermelon. Where's my spinach? I guess it's just kohlrabi and Swiss chard I get to plant. got some Swiss chard planted and some kohlrabi. We'll see how it does. Fingers crossed. All right. Well, I added spinach. Did I? Hold on. I need to add spinach to my seed list for the year. Yes, I did. And I put down kohlrabi. Well, I have 3 packs of kohlrabi. Only, I think one's open, but the other 3 are new. I got them 3 from Soil Free. I got 1 more bugger on the heat. The rest are off to try and keep them moist. Moist, moist. That's smart using the foil you bake with. I love that. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate it. We're trying to beat the rain right now. I'm having burgers for dinner, and I'd had them already. I just had to throw them on the grill, but... And then the clouds started moving in. I thought, well, better look at the radar. Glad I did. So it'll be raining here shortly. I'll be good, but I just planted the kohlrabi and Swiss chard in the garden, so we'll see what happens there. Pretty happy. I've been pretty productive today. I may take the time to kind of super motivated. I may take the time to edit a video tonight. Get caught up on next week's work. That would be good. That would give me a nice break. Little break. I'm kind of considering today a day off, but you know, just like everybody else, I got to do stuff. So it's never truly a day off when you're a YouTuber. That's for certain. To copy a phrase from Tanny the Medic, he says, YouTube is hard. It is. Whether it be lighting or music in the background, or I don't use microphones. He does. He'll have technical issues with microphones, and yeah. So it is. YouTube is very hard. Some people got shocked. I had a 6-minute video recently that took me 8 hours to edit. It was crazy. Well, it ended up being a 6-minute plus video. But yeah, it takes so much time. And I'm bad about going back and rewatching. I'm in my backyard hanging out. I did work. I stacked the chairs that were protecting the watermelon that no longer need protecting. I kicked all the pine cones up under the pine tree. So I'll make mowing fast tomorrow. I got the hose pulled into the courtyard anyway. I got all the beans. I got those all pulled out of the garden. I cleaned up the hoops. I pulled the peppers out of that other bed over there. And then I also planted today. I got some in this bed. I got some Swiss chard and kohlrabi planted. I think Chris's turnips are coming up. So, yeah. Oh, I did plant a little bit of kohlrabi in this bed too because I had some extra seeds in my hand. And I didn't want to try and put those little things back in the packet. What else did I do? I made burgers. I watched a bunch of videos on my computer playlist. What else did I do? Oh, I called Lowe's. I tried to take back my cedar. They won't take it. I'm like, you're going to be able to charge more for it now than when I bought it. They don't want us to take it. All right. I'm grilling burgers too. What else did I do? I got the tomatoes out in the sun for a bit. Other than that, oh, I took a shower. That's always a big feat. Why is there flames coming up in the back? In the back? Alright, let those burgers get a little smoky flavor on them. Yeah, I just pretty much cleaned up a little bit more stuff for the winter, and hopefully Chris will get out here and mow tomorrow. I hope. I should chop down my banana plants because they're brown. I'm just gonna leave them, I think. I Can't believe the neighbor's cat hadn't been over to drink any water. He must be inside or something. Yeah, I'm trying not to work too hard. What are you doing today? Did you figure out what's going on with your stove? Did you Google it or YouTube it to see if you could figure it out? I was talking about you having problems with your stove earlier. My so my appliance guy, because you need one these days with as crappy as the stuff is made. He told me, there's Gato. He's out. He'll make his rounds over here for some water in a bit. But yeah, my appliance guy said my oven broke when I did the self cleaning thing. He's like, yeah, don't use that. He said it gets the stoves too dang hot, the ovens, and then you can't, and then it burns out the elements. So that's his thing. I will sometimes do like 450, but I try to not do that. But I won't put it on 500 if I can avoid it. So, Grandma, did you go get some salted caramel ice cream? I'm telling you, that stuff is addictive. And it's soft and creamy. It's not like a hard ice cream. Like, I'm glad they don't make all their ice creams like that. I don't know if it's because they whipped it so much. It is so ridiculously good. I'm already thinking about having some of that tonight. Yes, indeed. All right, I should probably pull those burgers off in a little bit. Or we can just nuke them later. They'll have the grilled flavor. It won't be as good as a fresh one, but it'll be decent. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. All the planes are coming into Atlanta Hartsfield, world's busiest airport. It won't make that designation this year because of this shutdown. I do believe if it makes world's busiest airport this year, that'll be amazing. But I think China, didn't they just open another runway? But then Atlanta did too. So I don't know. I don't know. But I love living in Atlanta for the reason that it's a hub for Delta. So I can pretty much get a direct nonstop flight to pretty much anywhere I'd want to go, which is nice. And it's inexpensive. As long as you're not going to like Jackson, Mississippi. Now, why Jackson's so expensive, I have no idea. Other than that's a capital city. Because I think it costs me less to fly to Sacramento than it does to Jackson, Mississippi. Now, it used to be like $500 to go to Jackson, and to go to Sacramento, it was like 300 round trip. I think the 500 to Jackson may have been a one way. I'm going to take these in before the rain comes. dinner is prepared. I hope we have a little bit of potato salad left over. A little bite of that would be good. All right. I'm done outside, so I think I'm going to shut it down. Maybe go edit some. Man, I'm just. How late were we up last night, Lulu? Are you still there? I thought it was like till 3 o'clock in the morning or something. Well, I know Simple Life shut down earlier than that, but I think I ended up being up till 3, and then I got up at 9:30. So I only got like 6 hours. But that's because I took that darn nap yesterday. I don't know. Well, I was glad Simple Life said death does that to her. Kind of just drains her and makes her take naps. I didn't have a nap except for when YouTubers have passed away now. So, anyway, I've been on 144. I may leave it at 145. Just be on another minute. Kind of round it up. Kind of. So, I'm a mess, but I'll turn the camera this way. Hey, y'all. Good seeing you. It's hard to see myself because I have the tripod bar over the thing a little bit. But anyway, I hope, I think Chris will appreciate me getting the yard cleaned up for him. He's probably listening now. It's like, oh gosh, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, good. Good. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to shut off and let everybody go do whatever they got to do to get ready for the weekend. Y'all have an amazing weekend. I think I have videos coming out. I had one today, Saturday. I think I have a video coming out Sunday as well. So check those out. Those are still the trip to Detroit. The Saturday video will be the garden, as always. And yes, we got stuff going on in the garden. So, in fact, if you just came in, I just planted some more stuff. And, yeah, we're going to keep our fingers crossed and see what happens here. It's always an experiment. I'm always pushing the limits. Pushing. So, y'all take care. Love y'all. Thanks so much for your support. And, man, I can't believe the number of subscribers I've gotten this month. That is crazy. That is really crazy. And so, yeah, goodbye, Angela. Good seeing you. And I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.